Welcome to the Studio Cottage. Hello everyone, I'm Patrick and we're at Tralee Bay Holiday Park. Right now we are just down the road where we've got two cottages. We've got Griannin that we've had for a fair number of years now, and the Studio Cottage, which we have finally finished. So where we are down here, it was early 2025 when we started all the work on this road part of the side. We had a hedge going down this side just in front of the house, and it had a little archway in it. And then on this side was a ratty fence that really needed some good work done to it. In the forest, it was back when the bluebells were out and we were, cutting all the lower limbs off, clearing out. And, over time, that has started to sort of blend in, and it's looking really good now. So we are so proud of everything that has been done to this house. I mean, look at it, it's such a transformation. You'll remember that we had an old shed in this corner over here. None of these sleepers were in here. All the electrics have been redone, and all brand new windows as well. I mean, it does pop now. There's still little things. Fine detail. We've got to paint the bottom of the house just down there to match the front, but that's it. It's such small things. But if we have a look around the front, well, remember in episode 2, David was doing some brickwork, and it's safe to say it's still there. So I suppose we should give a shout out to YouTube for teaching David, and he did say not to look down this line. So if you do come and stay here, make sure you do come and look down this line and put your comment cards in to either commend David or give him some notes for future sills. But as you can see, I mean, you can't even tell. This was all the doorway to the house, and credit where credit's due. It looks fantastic. It really does. He's done a great job of that. Moving around, the groundwork, I mean, this was all mud. I think it was a few episodes ago now, but this was all mud in the garden here. This still needs a little bit of time. Patience is a virtue. The grapes need to come back. They have gone. And the decking, what a change. So originally we had the idea that we were going to step this decking up into the rock, but it just became quite difficult, and we just decided that this was the best way forward, and it does. It looks lovely. We've got the big hot tub in. The pond has now been redone. David, I remember, was talking about doing that, and we've got a table and chairs now. So the only thing that's left to go up here is just a screen. So at this area here, we're going to have a 6-foot fence up here, but there's going to be a gap from the ballast railing down and a little fountain inside the pond. So you'll still be able to see it, but you're going to get privacy from anything that happens on the deck. I mean, one of the great features about this property is that all of the rock face that's in here. It carries on into Griannin, and we've cleared all the moss off of that one, and it just looks amazing. I never knew it was that white. So we will eventually do the same to this. We've still kept the windmill. We've cleared up a little bit around it. Still got to do a little bit more there. And we did promise we are going to get those the little actual windmill vanes fixed or found. We're still hunting for them. So a little bit more time needed on that. So yeah, let's go inside. Well, David got the steps done. Very nice. So as you remember, we had the door on this side of the house. David's redone the whole entire thing, rendered the whole outside. New windows. He's reused wood from a fallen beech tree that we had on the site for the coat hanging and for a nice bench as well. It's come out really nicely. So we've gone for lovely wooden flooring throughout the whole kitchen, dining room, hallway, into the living room, and then every other part of the house is the same carpet. Sandy is a local tradesman that we use for all of our carpet services, all of the flooring stuff, and he really pulled it out of the bag with this one. He did such a good job. He did it really quick. He worked to us, and yeah, it's come out so well. Okay, so in here we've got the front door back there, leading straight into the kitchen. And this is amazing. The detail on the finish is just fantastic. It's two local guys, actually, Stephen Groom and Chris Parr, who helped us with this. And the level of attention to detail is so noticeable. Such an amazing job that they've done. With the assistance of David at times. But it's the exact same kitchen style that we've gone for in the Willow Lodges. And it's really worked. It's had great feedback. So why change something that, that works? I mean, when we were designing this kitchen back at the start of this, we really did take into account that we wanted to really cater for if this house is full, and even if they have guests as well, which is why we've gone for such a big fridge freezer, nice big hob, huge sink, tons and tons of storage in this kitchen. I mean, it's crazy to think, looking back at when this was all just a shell. And I remember Matt putting the boiler in, and there was nothing here. They had to rebuild that whole area where the extractor hood is. It's just when you step back and look at it all, you see how much work has actually gone into something like this. It's not as simple as just paint some walls and stick a kitchen in and, a nice bit of flooring. It's endless amounts of work. To think they started ripping all of this out, all the old kitchen and stuff, that was all taken out late 2024. So it's a long time. And one of the other main things of this house is we really wanted to create that social vibe. If there is a big family here, or there's 6 adults or something, you've got that open plan social cooking sort of thing. And that's what I really love about this house. Please look after the table. I do like this table. Like I've said before, there's still a few little bits to go on. But they're more memories towards Gloria that we're going to be putting on these walls. The artwork that she did, getting it reframed and stuff, and that's going to be put on these almost like a little art gallery. The door leading straight out onto the deck as well. You got your hot tub right there. So in the summer, door wide open, you can have some drinks on the table, drinks outside, and have your friends in the hot tub. And then leading into the hallway, you've got the downstairs bathroom, massive shower. You've got your first king-size bedroom, big storage space, actually a nice view. The lights have come on now in the driveway, which is great timing for us. So you've got a nice little view out of that window. And then out here, I remember in episode 2, David was showing us the water tank that was under here. None of this was here. This is all totally redone. Okay, leading on from the hallway, we have the living room. I think this is possibly one of the nicest rooms in the house. So cozy. It's got that Scottish feel. It's got that country house sort of feel to it. And you've just got the most amazing view as well. Doesn't look like much now, but trust me, when these bluebells come out, you've got green on the trees, and it's a nice sunny day. That is just going to be amazing. And for the winter nights, we have put in a big log burning stove. I mean, it's so heavy, they had to cut away the floor, reinforce underneath the floor, and then Sandy came in, did all the flooring in here, and then came up with a really cool idea of actually carrying on flooring on the wall. And that has really come together nice now. Really come together nice. This wasn't here. This was a door. This was a door, wasn't it? So we've now turned this into a massive window. So in the summer, again, you could be sat reading your book and you'll have the nice summer wind on your face. So coming upstairs, the Velux did get done. It is such a game changer in the when you get the light during the day. This used to be such a dark space. I remember walking through the house with David at the start, and when it was all a shell and this was all just such a dark area, and it had one little light up here. Just having the Velux there lights up the whole entire staircase. And then of course you got Velux in the bathrooms, bathroom behind you. So there's just so much natural light in up here now, and it's going to warm the house up in the summer. So At the top of the stairs you've got a bathroom, and this bathroom is to cater for the twin room in here. Again, you've got such an amazing view from here. It is winter now, but just wait till spring, wait till summer. You can see the big rock in the Griannan area that we've cleaned up, and that's all going to be lit up at night time. And then over here you've got the big window that leads out over the pond, and you'll get all the bluebells. And yeah, I mean, just in this twin room, I mean, across the whole entire house, there was David and Gary. They had to rip down all of the drywall in the entire house, redo it all, replaster the whole house, repaint the whole house. I think this house has had 4 coats of white paint. I mean, that is a lot of paint for one, and a lot of walls, and a lot of time for one person. I think there was Callum was doing the majority of the painting. All new skirting, door surrounds, everything. It's all been, proudly to say, done by us at Tralee, with the help of Chris and Stephen doing the kitchen, and Sandy doing the flooring, and Matthew doing the gas. All of the actual hands-on, fine detail sort of stuff around the house. It's all been Tralee staff, and it's really nice to be able to say that, because there's a lot of people that aren't in that position, but we've got the guys skilled to do it. So it's been well over a year since we started all this, since we, started ripping out the inside and just completely remodeling. There's been so much hard work that's gone into it, so much dedication and patience and discussions, let's call it. It's turned out so well. I dare say probably one of our best projects that we've done. The attention to detail is extremely high, and personally I couldn't be prouder of everyone at Tralee that has put their time into it, and all of the local tradesmen that have helped us along the way. It's truly something to be exceptionally happy with. If you want to book the accommodation, just go onto our website, accommodation types, go onto cottages, and you'll see Studio Cottage there, ready for your next holiday.